Hey gang, this is Tom from EnduroWiki here. I'm going to talk about a little bit of a ride we did here with Andrew a couple of days ago. We're up in Locust Gap. Some of the stuff that Frank and Andrew and George and me and a bunch of the guys went out and put some of this in last year and the year before. We're just getting to ride some of it in. Some of it's been ridden. Some of it needs some maintenance. I'm just checking to make sure the camera's on. Just stuff that needs to get done out here. There's some gorgeous land that FRO has under its belt there, and we'd just like to see some of this stuff get some neat lines put in on it. I'm hanging back a little bit off the guys. I don't wear goggles, so I don't usually fall right up on everybody because they mess with my glasses, and I just rather a nice day breathing in some good fresh air. When I don't have to wear goggles, I try not to. You'll not very often see me with goggles on. I'm also pretty easy to pick out in a crowd. I'm also the guy that sits most of the day because most weeks I ride 3 or 4 days of the week and really got to conserve the leg muscles. Yeah, I do this pulsy thing with the throttle. Who else really does that thing where you just kind of pulse it on and off rather than modulating the heck out of the clutch? I find my clutches last quite a bit longer, I think, because of how I make and break traction with the chain stretch. Chains are probably taking the grunt of my abuse there, but it is what it is. I'm hanging back from the guys a little bit here, give them some room. Start realizing that shit, they're pulling away from me. I gotta get on the guys here and get closer to them. I kind of started out riding on my own years ago, so riding out back kind of feels natural. I don't really mind having a bit of distance between me and other people. I kind of like the peace and serenity of it. But just for the sake of argument, I guess I'm gonna think at this point I'd start thinking, man, I gotta start catching up and put some riders in front of me. You're not here to watch me ride, you're here to watch other people ride. I don't know anyone's here to watch. I remember cutting this in. This was really some cool stuff. It was originally planned to go backward from here and go up and over the other side of that bank. But we ended up doing it. The bottom was just such a hard collision when you'd come down off the dragon back there. It was almost unclimbable either direction. So rather than having something get rutted up, it looks like they decided to piece it in a little bit differently and take it out. I'm not really traditionally an on the throttle all the time kind of guy. Just a nice easy pace here for the day is all we're just trying to do. Get in a 20 or 30 mile afternoon, not really break a sweat. Don't know what happened here. I don't know why all of a sudden the trail got picked apart in half up there. I don't know why they're waiting on me. They're telling me to take this line. It's a nice rock. Okay, whatever. Supposed to have gone right there. Looks like, yep. That's that tree I remember screwing around with. Well, my heart rate's up. I can hear myself breathing.
Did I blow a turn?
Huh?
Did I blow a turn?
No, we got a bypass this big ass tree, so we can just go down here anywhere.
All right, well.
You look like trailing for
Whoops.
me because somebody made a bypass. I just forget exactly what it is.
This looks like a bypass here. Also looks like what we just came up to. Down to the right.
I'm like the blind leading the stupid out here. I can walk and hike all this, but to try to follow parts of trail that I do and don't remember cutting and all kinds of weird stuff, I just don't.
That's what we could have hit.
Oh, that's doable up.
Huh?
That's doable up. You go up
yeah,
that.
Yeah, this is the bypass to that tree.
Oh, okay.
This is what we should have saw coming down.
Oh, okay. That tree's doable going that way. I wouldn't cut that out. That's kind of cool.
What, going up?
Yeah.
Where? Right here.
Right over it.
You're out of your mind.
That?
Tree?
Yes.
Go do it.
Get the fuck out of here.
I'll do it that way.
Guess it was still kind of early in the day. I wasn't really trying to keep my motivation down on things. I guess I was just kind of feisty there. I like climbing things. I don't know. I'm more of a climber than a downhill guy. I'd rather do gnarly uphills than go down some of the shortest downhills. You'll see that really quick. I'm a real chicken when it comes to downhill stuff. Buddy Dan a couple of years ago said he had some sort of a racing environment which they forced them, and it was always downhill, and they got really acclimatized to it. I guess I just never had that ambition to get acclimatized to downhill, so I still act like a chicken, but it is what it is. It's a beautiful day out here. That's the nice thing about this. It's not overly ridden in over here. It seems like it's still not rutted to heck like a lot of the other sections are. I think I remember seeing some deer going there. Oh yeah, there they go.
It's a big buck.
Yeah, I'm paying attention to virtually everything but the trail usually when I'm out here, so it's usually when you see me eating a sapling here or there and the bike's laying on its side, you know what happened. Tom's paying attention to everything but the trail. This is going down into the piece we finished last season. We'll put this in another clip. Thanks for paying attention, guys. We'll see you in some more videos here.